Good morning and welcome to another episode of Run with Julia. I'm in Eastbourne and I'm just off to meet Tracy. I'm just going through the bandstand and I'm going to meet Tracy at the pier, and she said to me to put a towel in. I'm going through the bandstand now, actually, to show you the bandstand. Lots of concerts and things happen here all through the summer, and actually I've been there on Christmas Day, but yeah, she said to put a towel in because she said the sea's 10 degrees. I'm not sure whether that was supposed to terrify me or encourage me. There we can see the sun. There we are. I'm not sure you can see it actually, but it's very lovely and sort of orange and sunlight, and it's light. Last time I ran in Eastbourne at this mad time, it's about 6 o'clock. I thought for 1 minute there was a person swimming there, but they weren't. Yeah, the last time I ran it this time it was dark. So here we are, and as I went down the stairs from Da Vinci, I met a man coming up in running kit, and I said, "Oh my goodness, have you been out already?" So that was inspiring as I was making my way out. I'm with a photographer. Tracy's photos are amazing. Actually, I'll have to put a link. Where will they find your photos?
There's Instagram and Tracy Owen on Instagram. Really.
And is it just Tracy? There?
Yeah, see. And sometimes you do need something to frame it, but we've got the groins.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. We'll have it on the way back properly. We're now going to talk to Tracy about what she did at the weekend. Okay. I'm going to edit the bit where I've just been completely bossing Tracy around, telling her she's got to make sure she's still in the frame all the time.
Slow down.
No, I'm wondering whether the other way round's better.
Is it?
I think it might be.
I'm going to swap.
Let's swap.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, there we are.
Yeah. I could always run here.
Because, Tracy, I saw this on Facebook. By the way, I'm sucking a Werther because I haven't had anything to eat, and I said to Tracy, "Oh, forgot my shop blocks. Have you got a thing?" And she had a Werther, which is, tell you what, I could move from shop blocks to Werthers with great ease.
It's worked for me for years. It's sugars, a little bit of salt, 1 gram of fat or something in each one, under your tongue, straight into your bloodstream.
Very good, very good. So tell me, I saw on Facebook that you had done this extremely long run. I can hardly imagine running. Well, I have actually done it twice in my life, but running for 8 hours. So tell us.
Well,
And it doesn't matter actually if I'm out of the picture,
Well,
as
you
as long as you are
yeah.
in it. Whoops, there's me.
It's 15 a.m. and we are not intoxicated. Basically, in the past, 2017, I did the South Downs Way 50.
You did very well at it too.
As you have to do a 50 before you do 100 miles. And I wanted to do the South Downs Way, so I thought the easy way to do it was to run the Centurions 100. Because then I would be able to do my South Downs Way. They got checkpoints, so they'd feed me.
Oh, I see.
That was the original purpose.
Oh, when was that then?
That was, so I did 50 in 2017, then I did the 100 in 2018.
Oh, yes.
And I did it again in 2019. It did muck my feet up a lot.
Yeah.
It's taken years to actually get them to...
What did it do to them?
Basically, that amount of impact on 26 bones in the feet means that the tendons and ligaments can get overstretched, especially if you have a hammer toe, a second toe that's longer than your big toe.
Yes.
So too much movement in those joints now.
Right, yeah.
Which means it can press on nerves
I see.
periodically.
Yes. Whoops.
No rhyme or reason really. But I've strengthened my feet. They've got a lot more strength in the surrounding tissue to mitigate that.
Good.
So I was never going to do anything like that again.
As we don't.
Yeah, and then
I haven't, Tracy.
Yeah.
I ran from London to Brighton in 2008, Then I ran 100k in 2009. I haven't done it since, but never say never.
Absolutely.
And also now with you now, who knows what I might get inspired.
We could do things together. Could be a future plan.
Oh dear, oh dear,
Oh dear.
oh dear.
So,
Anyway, let's continue.
yes, continue. So I wasn't going to do those again because they mucked me up. I do love running long, but probably a 2 hour is my favourite.
Yes.
Kind of out on feet.
Yeah.
You can relax into it, enjoy it, and
You
feel
just
like you've
heard
done
this,
something.
everybody. 2 hours is her favourite. She's telling us about running 8.
Yeah, so my friend Vicky Clark, I've been friends for years. When the South Downs Way 50 opened last year, entries, she sent it to me and said, "Go on." And that's very dangerous because I'm. Where's my word? I got it. Sorry about that. So I've caught it.
Okay. The worders don't want to. We don't want to lose our
Yeah,
worders.
exactly. I like the new term. So she sent it to me and said, "Go on." And I was in a good place, and I thought, why not? I think I could actually probably walk it in the time frame.
What is the time frame?
13 hours.
Oh, I see.
So to run 50 miles in 13 hours,
Yeah.
it's almost achievable.
Yes.
So, and that's not discrediting anybody
No,
else. On
no,
that.
no.
It's all your own performance.
Yes,
really.
absolutely.
And then it got to October. I didn't seem to be getting over 8 miles, which wasn't very helpful. I had both a physical and mental really mindset of just can't do this anymore.
Just what, sorry?
Can't do this anymore.
Okay, that's
It's
interesting.
almost like I felt old. You know? It's terrible.
No,
I'm
not allowed.
12.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Not allowed, Tracy.
No. So I couldn't figure it
Tracy's
out.
going to be 60 on April the 29th.
Yeah.
And no. And I'm 65 on the 12th of May. We're both
Yeah.
Taurians.
Yeah.
And
Don't mess with
No.
us, by the way.
no. And I'm sorry, but no, not allowed. So carry on. So you had
Yeah.
that not allowed thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Stayed a while. Then I thought, come on, get your act together. So it's going to sound very weird, but I had a favourite lamppost out at Jevington that looked like the old Lion Witch and Wardrobe.
Oh yes.
And that was my draw to make me go further out.
Okay. How
So
far was that then?
It's actually a round loop. Is around about 11-12 miles.
Okay.
So it took me over that 8 mile thing.
Oh yes.
And I had this draw, then I had to keep going to see this lamppost in the dark with my head towards you. So I thanked that lamppost.
Yeah. Yes.
Because then I started to want to wander back into the woods again.
Yeah.
So increased it a little bit more, and I found the love for it again.
Oh wow.
The distance.
And were you doing this all alone?
Yes.
Morning. Or did you have a mate with you?
No, I was doing most of that on my own, which is probably my preferred
Yeah.
way really. I like to kind of lose myself in my runs.
Yes.
Sometimes I don't know how I've got to where I've got to
Yes.
and where I've been even.
Yeah. And you take your photos.
I do, I love taking photos. So
Yes.
there's a lot of photos of my lamppost by the way.
If you go on Instagram.
Yeah. If you go on Instagram there's lots
And
of
it's
photos.
literally at Tracy Owen.
It's kind of that. I think it might be Tracy Owen 62 and there's no reason for the 62. I think it was the only numbers that were left when I
okay.
set the account up.
Is that when you were born?
No, 64. But, yeah, no, very weird. But yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for that. So yes, so I started to get my mojo back.
I'm wondering if we can swap sides.
Yeah.
And get the sea.
Yes.
Oh, we can now.
Yeah. Lovely.
There we are. Sorry, you started getting
okay.
your mojo back.
Yep. So I had in my head I wanted to get up to 5 hours before Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to have
Actually, yes, if you.
There you go.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
There we go.
Anyone notice how seamlessly that was done?
So I just make sure that's it.
Don't worry about me. Make sure you're.
So yes. So I got my mojo back. I wanted to get up to, I think it's 4 or 5 hours. 4 hours by Christmas. which I did. And I have two good friends, Annette Feeks and Michelle Peckham, who I went to Ireland with a couple of years ago, and we did big adventures over there. And they're also doing the 50.
Oh, very good.
So on Saturday, we'd all agreed it a few months ago.
I'm being a film director here. Get Tracy.
Yeah, exactly. We'd agreed that it was going to be a South Downs Way shenanigans weekend. But they wanted to go run from Falmouth to Eastbourne and back.
Yes.
Well, back to Warnock.
So I take this. I'm going to be very. I want to make sure Tracy's in the thing.
I'm trying to think of Gary
and
at the
she's
same
thinking
time.
and holding the thing. Whoops.
Should I go back
You
again?
go back again.
There we go.
There we are. I want you.
That's it.
There we are. Then we've got you in the
I
frame.
obviously can't process too many things.
You're doing very well. I could just see that there was a half your face.
Yeah,
And
missing.
you were talking important things.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's half mine.
So they wanted to do Falmouth. I didn't want to hop on a train when I could have been running for that long from my own front door. So that's me.
Yes.
And so we agreed I'd just run towards them till I found them. We'd run back together.
Ah, good plan.
So I kind of in my head I thought I'd get to Bo Peep, Fell Beacon,
Yes. Which was how far from Eastbourne?
which is Fell Beacon. Oh, good point. I know the South East is around about 16 miles.
Okay.
So I didn't want to get to South East.
No.
But as I got to Fell Beacon, which was further than what I thought I would get, I met a lovely young lady out there, so we were chatting. I said, well, I might as well, she didn't know where she was going, so I thought I might as well take her to South East. Because I've still got to go and find them. So I found them on the way down to South East, knowing I'd have to come all the way from South East back up.
Very up.
Yeah.
A lot of ups on the downs.
Yeah,
The South Downs, if none of you have been there, one, I recommend going, and two, it's very hilly,
yes, yeah,
Very.
especially that part.
especially that part.
Yeah, I think South East, I think actually Fell Beacon is the highest point on the South Downs Way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so a long way up.
I was there in a storm when I ran the South. What did I do? Oh, yeah, I did the South Downs Way in my bare feet, but not in one go. I did it and I did have barefoot sandals for the really rocky bits.
Still, yeah.
But I did it for Crisis a few years ago, and we got to the top of Fell Beacon, and there's pictures of us with this wind, and everybody huddled down, and rain.
It's very exposed, I must add.
But anyway, Fell Beacon, yes.
Yeah. So I thought, oh God, I've got to run down. So I did actually find them just as I was running down the hill. I was about to ring, thinking, uh-oh, how can we miss each other on this? And they were just, as I pulled the phone out, they were coming.
Ah, very good.
So we ran back over together. Then they looped a bit because obviously they'd started an hour 40 after me.
Oh yeah.
So I said goodbye to them at the trig point.
Oh, very
above
good.
Warren Hill. Yeah, that one. Yes, so yeah, it was actually an interesting, it's a good chance to
Interesting, is a lovely word. What a lovely word.
chance to play with.
Woo.
You okay?
Yes, I just tripped.
Oh,
If we, no, it's okay. If
We'll
we
walk this bit.
walk this bit,
Yeah.
yes, go on.
Yeah. So yes, it was a chance to play with fuel, fluids. I even took baby food actually.
Ah,
I
baby
had
food.
apple and carrot and parsnip.
What, there's little pots?
Yes, because you can take the lid off.
My favourite when I was a baby apparently was the apple one.
Yeah, honestly, it's 70% apple in there as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Whoop.
Morning, girls.
Good morning. Good
Well done,
morning.
April.
I like it that we're called girls, Tracy.
I do too.
We like it.
Yeah, April's a girl.
Oh,
On the
April's
ball.
a girl. We're all
Yeah,
girls.
she is.
We're all girls. Morning.
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 And yeah, so chance to play with baby food.
Yes.
That was very nice. It's 70% apple actually in it, so
Yeah,
the
so-
carrot and parsnip didn't really come through too much, thank God. Werther's, my fuel of
Very
choice. Gel, lots of fluid,
Oh,
a little bit of wild garlic on the way out, so
Oh,
everyone
yes.
stayed away from me.
and tell me, when is this? Because we're going to have to do an after.
Ooh,
Or when
yeah.
is it?
It is actually. I planned the 8-mile run on Saturday to be 4 weeks to the day ahead of the
So
event.
what date is the event?
I think it's around about the 14th, 13th, 14th of April, the Saturday.
Oh, the Saturday.
Yeah.
That's Sunday the 14th.
Is it? Well, it'll be the 13th then.
I'm just trying to think of my life. Well, whatever. We'll do a catch up
Yeah.
of the thing.
Yeah.
Of the thing
The
that you're
thing.
doing.
So now
But-
I have belief in myself that I can do it, whether it means, walking at some point. I know I can be on my feet
Yeah.
for the 8 hours,
Yeah,
which gives me
yeah.
the confidence.
Very, very good, Tracy.
Yeah, thank you.
Really good.
But yeah, it was lovely to actually do that
I
again.
know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm delighted for my channel. We've got a superstar that we can now, who's doing the South Downs 50 on April the 13th, and we can check in on how she does.
I might look very different by then.
Jane calls it clear direction. Okay. Because I said I'm bossy. I said Tracy was about to take her clothes off.
Yeah.
And I was like, come around here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Before.
I like the clear direction. It's good. I'm usually
Clear
quite like it
direction.
too. So between the two of us,
Between the two of us.
give me
clear.
instructions. I'll follow
Yeah,
until I say no.
No, and then you can take over.
Yeah, exactly.
So she's brought me on down onto the beach and said, do you think here's a good place to dip? I wasn't really sure, but the thing is the fact I put my towel in showed a willingness.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see. I have to put this up again.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. So you can do it. I've still loved. I put that as my one of my clips, but the distance one is my
There's a picture of our
pinned
bottom.
one. Yeah. I think it's one of my pinned ones.
Actually, I should pin mine back.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't reveal anything.
No.
Yeah.
No. There we go. Right. I love the right. Right. Oh. We've got it perfectly, beautifully aligned now. I'm come sitting next to Tracy. We're now. Oh, that was cold. Look, the steam's coming off us.
It is actually.
Goodness me, that was colder than she made me going in October, and now she's made me.
Makes me do anything.
I know, actually, that's true. But it's colder. That was. I thought it was lovely.
Yeah, you start to
I'm
warm now,
starting
don't
to feel better now.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not that I felt bad.
No.
It just was like, oh my
I
god.
think you did a call out to a higher place, didn't
Right, clothes on.
you? Yes, now.
I just said to Tracy, do you mind that I've completely ruined your run by playing around and doing that?
That's what run's about. It's playtime. Yeah.
We're having another workout. Yeah, we haven't really done an awful lot of running. When we do a run with Julia, it's a kind of oxymoron. We've done less running because we've been chatting to you all. We've got another worker.
Yeah.
We're dressed.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. This one is
Goodness sake.
incredible. I've been doing it all the winter.
Well, I think that's more incredible. I think the fact that Tracy goes in the sea every single day unless it's too rough.
Yeah.
I think it's more incredible than me, who did it in October
Yeah, it was
and
October.
March.
Yeah. And it's colder now than
Much
then.
colder. Much colder. Got a worker, so all is well.
Yep. And we're off again.
We're off again.
Yeah.
What's happened to my legs?
I should have warned Julia, when you come out of the sea, nothing really works. Your feet don't work properly, your ankles don't work properly.
Let's try again. We tried to run and oh dear. I can't do it, Tracy.
They will. They come back. They come back. It takes about 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll let you know in 5 minutes.
I forgot to mention that bit. It's lovely.
We got the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I don't want to preclude the sun.
No, you are the sun. You are the sun. Well, I feel better. The body's sort of working. In fact,
It takes about 5 minutes. Her body is back.
body's back.
Don't worry, I haven't ruined it to all her listeners and watchers.
Oh, it feels. Look, it's a bit jumpy. We're a bit jumpy. Is
Oh,
it
a bit
my?
jumpy.
I don't think I'm a nardy. Oh, look. Look at the
Lovely.
sun.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Tracy, for running with me and making me swim.
Don't make her do anything. We look like we're in the sea now.
We do look like we're in the sea. And that's because we have.
Yes, we have. And a little bit of a run and chat at the same time
Yes,
as well.
yeah, it's been lovely. So Tracy, thank you. So what we're going to do is have to find each other, even if I don't find you on the South Downs on April the 13th, I'm going to find you after it, and you can tell us.
That might be a better state.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to it?
I am actually, yeah, I am now. Yeah,
very good.
I wasn't,
No.
but I am now. I kind of think it's a day out doing what I love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I've got to get back to feed the cats, so might as well run it.
And you start at Worthing.
Start at Worthing, up into South Downs Way, and then follow the South Downs Way back to Buttsbrough, but then we finish at the Eastbourne Sports Track.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I watched Greg Funnell finish.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
lovely Greg.
Well, thank you. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please put the thumbs up. My thumbs are very cold. Look, they're all pink and cold.
Mine are
Be
covered.
gloved.
So
Thumbs up and like and subscribe.
yeah,
Like
please,
and subscribe.
Please do. This is an amazing woman. Yeah.
It takes one to see one. Is that the saying?
I'll take that.